That was entertaining. That All-Star game was very entertaining as the American League wins it 8-6, and there were home runs after home runs after home runs. It was like we were watching the home run derby all over again. Let's dissect who hit these home runs, what happened with Aaron Nola, and the MVP of this thing. So to start us off here, Aaron Judge homers in the top of the second to give the American League a 1-0 lead, but then Mike Trout does it with a solo shot, 2-0. American League up, and people were coming into this saying the American League was a way more powerhouse squad. They had more weapons, more threats. But the National League responds. Are you serious? Of course they do. With a solo shot. Contreras actually homers to left field. 2-1 cuts the lead in half. So it's 2-1 after the bottom of the third, and you don't see another run until the bottom of the seventh. But let me add Aaron Nola's night in for you, huh? Because he did a phenomenal thing. He strikes out. First batter. Second batter up, Mookie Betts. Oh, what's that? He's the best hitter in Major League? No. Strike out, baby. Let's go. Aaron Nola with 2 strikeouts with his first 2 batters. Then Jose Altuve wants to single. Good for you. You can have that single because Mike Trout's up next, and we want to face Mike Trout. Well, what happens? Pops him up in foul territory, baby. Aaron Nola. We applaud you. We applaud you. That was phenomenal. Bryce Harper, the starting right fielder who's batting a .214 average in the first half, strikes out twice, may I add. Strikes out twice. That .214, he's showing it off. He's showing off that .214 in his home building. Forgot to also mention Max Scherzer on the mound. He was throwing it. He had some competitive fire. He had a nice couple strikeouts early on. The crowd was feeding off him. Chris Sale obviously starting for the American League. So let's move on to the seventh, where Trevor Story ends up hitting a home run in the bottom of the seventh to tie the ball game up 2-2. I mean, from this inning on, it was home runs, home runs, home runs, home runs, home runs. It was insane. It was insane. Then in the top of the eighth, you have Segura hitting a 3-run shot, 5-2 lead. And I'm thinking at this point, okay, you know what? It's the top of the eighth. Took a 3-run lead. You have the all-star pitching. It's not going to happen. Boy, was I wrong. Yelich homers in the bottom of the eighth, 5-3. Bottom 9. Scooter Jeanette, baby, with a 2-run shot to tie it 5-5. That's right. In the bottom of the ninth, Scooter steps up to the plate. But top 10. You have the American League responding with back-to-back homers. You have Bregman come up to the plate and hits a solo shot to take the lead. Back-to-back. Springer hits a solo shot, 7-5. The Astros want to show their offensive weapons off. This is why they're a scary team. Unbelievable, 7-5. In that inning, you have another little bit of small ball. The only small ball that there was all night long for the American League to take a 3-run lead going into the bottom of the 10th when Joey Votto steps up to the plate and hits a solo shot to make it 8-6. And that's all that the National League could do. They couldn't fight back again, and Bregman gets the MVP of the All-Star game, giving the American League the W in the top of the 10th with the solo shot to give them the initial lead. All around, it was so much fun. It was awesome. You had interviews going on during the game, players out in the field, just the atmosphere. The crowd was awesome. You had players just showing emotion, selfies left and right. We did see Manny Machado laughing around with a Dodger. Oh, stop. I can't handle this. But all around, to see Aaron Nola perform the way he did, putting the Phillies on the map, baby. And just these players battle every single night against each other. They have that competitive juice, but for one night, they get to relax, they get to enjoy the moment, embrace everything, play with the best players in the league. It was just so cool to see. I mean, these batters, though, they're not approaching it the same way they would during an actual game. So they're going up there, they're trying to swing for the fences, they're trying to put power behind everything, and we saw it. I mean, an insane amount of home runs, and just very fascinating, beautiful for the game of baseball, and all around with the All-Star game and the Home Run Derby and just the week and the couple days that it was, awesome. awesome. You see the personality of these players in a whole different atmosphere. It was just so cool for the sport of baseball. A dying sport, by the way, which, I think this weekend might have helped spark that a little bit, because you see some personality out of these players. You see a little bit different type of vibe from these guys that you normally don't see throughout the season. So I thought it was awesome. Both days played out beautifully. I think the atmosphere, Washington, D.C. did a phenomenal job of hosting this, and the game was great in itself with the amount of long home runs, the power in the bats. It was a great, great night. So, Aaron Nola, we love you. We love you. We are very, very proud of you. Rhys Hoskins, you too, with that home run derby performance. We are very proud of you guys for putting the Philadelphia Phillies on the map. Alex Bregman, he wins the MVP. The American League wins 6 straight, and we are moving on to the back end of the Major League Baseball season. Wow, wow, wow. I can't believe it. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, comment down below. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.